As the highly anticipated fight between Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev approaches, the passion and enmity between these two outstanding boxers grows. This rematch, which will headline one of the greatest boxing cards of the 21st century, is generating enthusiasm among boxing enthusiasts. Both combatants have made news for their excellent skills as well as their hostile demeanor in the build-up to the battle. The media has witnessed tense encounters between the two, adding to the drama surrounding the battle. Both have been public about their hate for one another, and neither appears inclined to back down from their intense rivalry. Bivol and Beterbiev's recent confrontations in the media have simply fueled the fire. On Monday, both boxers engaged in an explosive confrontation in which Beterbiev baited Bivol, eliciting a reaction that left fans and onlookers on edge. Bivol, known for his calm attitude, attempted to shove Beterbiev away, and the scene gradually deteriorated, prompting security to intervene and separate them. It was unusual to see Bivol lose his cool in public, but it demonstrated how important this battle is to both men. Dmitry Bivol, a fighter known for his technical prowess and defensive talents, is determined to make a statement in this rematch. With only one loss on his record, against Beterbiev, Bivol is keen to clear the air and demonstrate that he is the superior fighter. He's been open about his disappointment with his performance in their first encounter, admitting that he could have done better. This second bout gives him the opportunity to redeem himself and assert his authority in the light heavyweight division. Bivol's preparation for the bout has been intense, and he is well aware of the implications. A victory over Beterbiev would not only revenge his only loss, but would also cement his reputation as one of the finest in the division. Bivol has stated that he is completely focused on this fight, ignoring any distractions, including the potential of facing other high-profile opponents in the future, such as Canelo Alvarez or David Benavidez. For the time being, his thoughts are focused on Beterbiev and the approaching battle. The two combatants' opposing styles will be a crucial factor in the next clash. Bivol, famed for his excellent footwork, counterpunching, and boxing IQ, will face Beterbiev, dubbed a wrecking machine for his devastating punching power and persistent aggression. The first bout between the two concluded with Beterbiev winning by decision, and Bivol understands that he must make changes if he is to triumph in the sequel. He recognized Beterbiev as a formidable opponent, and his power, along with his ability to punch in a consistent rhythm, makes him a deadly rival. Bivol's goal has been to improve his endurance, speed, and punch production. Bivol faded in the final rounds of his first battle, and he knows he needs to prevent it this time. He feels that by being faster and more aggressive during the fight, he may outperform Beterbiev and secure victory. Despite Beterbiev's reputation for knockout power, Bivol does not feel compelled to score a knockout himself. He feels that by sticking to his game plan and using his talents to control the tempo, he will be able to win the fight without the need for a stoppage. When evaluating his opponent's physical characteristics, Bivol was unsurprised by Beterbiev's power, but he was astonished by how heavy each punch in Beterbiev's combo felt. Bivol admitted that while Beterbiev's power does not stem from a single strike, it is the accumulation of punches that makes him dangerous. He added that Beterbiev's blows are constantly heavy, as opposed to Canelo Alvarez, who focuses all of his energy on a single strike. While Beterbiev's power is formidable, Bivol has stated unequivocally that he intends to eliminate that threat through his own boxing intellect and mobility. Bivol's ability to control his emotions in the ring is another important component in the impending fight. Emotions can sometimes take control in high-stakes situations, but Bivol understands the importance of staying focused. He has discussed how his emotions influenced his performance in past battles and has stated unequivocally that he plans to use the appropriate emotions in this fight. He admits that Beterbiev's scary reputation may deter some fighters, but for him, it merely adds to the excitement and incentive to enter the ring. In terms of comparing Beterbiev and Canelo, Bivol stated that while both are dangerous in their own right, their fighting styles are very different. He pointed out that, while Canelo has more power in a single blow, Beterbiev's punches are more consistent and powerful throughout his combos. Bivol also commented on the weight disparity between himself and Canelo, stating that despite being a smaller boxer, Canelo still packs a powerful punch. Bivol's ability to evaluate both competitors' techniques and adjust his tactics accordingly is one of the reasons he is regarded as one of the world's most intellectual boxers. Bivol has acknowledged the possibility of significant matches following this bout. However, he has stated that his current emphasis is solely on Beterbiev. The possibility of a trilogy fight with Beterbiev, as well as lucrative matchups with other great names in the sport, looms ahead, but for the time being, Bivol has tunnel vision. He isn't concerned about what happens after this fight. All he cares about is winning and finally settling the score with Beterbiev. In the lead-up to the battle, the two boxers engaged in a series of contentious encounters. The press appearances have been tense, with both men emphasizing that there will be no handshakes or cordial contacts. Bivol, in particular, has made it obvious that he has no desire to be friendly with Beterbiev. He prefers to let his actions in the ring do the talking. This mutual dislike for one another has only heightened the hype around the fight, as fans anticipate a nasty and high-stakes confrontation. Beterbiev, who has an amazing record of 20 wins and 20 knockouts, has been dubbed one of boxing's most destructive forces today. His ability to break down opponents with relentless force and technique makes him a formidable opponent for anyone in the division. Despite his scary reputation, Bivol is convinced that his abilities and movement will be sufficient to defeat the Russian behemoth. The two fighters have been separated by more than just their nationalities. They have differing styles to boxing, with Beterbiev depending on his strength and aggression and Bivol focusing on elegance and strategy. Prominent boxing figures, including previous champions and analysts, have weighed in on the fight, with many predicting that Bivol's superior footwork and boxing IQ will give him an advantage over Beterbiev. Oscar de la Hoya, for example, cited Bivol's superior footwork as a crucial element in his forecast that Bivol would win. However, there is no disputing that Beterbiev's power poses a significant threat, and many believe that Bivol will need to perform at his peak to avoid being swamped by Beterbiev's onslaught. As the bout approaches, both competitors continue to train with determination and focus. Bivol, who has been active and dedicated in his training camp, understands that this fight might define his career. A victory would not only confirm his standing as one of the top light heavyweights in the world, but it would also demonstrate that he had the heart and resilience to defeat one of the sport's most dangerous competitors. Beterbiev, on the other side, wants to defend his undisputed light heavyweight belts and demonstrate that his power is unparalleled. The rivalry between these two guys is more than simply a fight for the title. It's a clash of styles, a test of wills, and a competition to determine who can establish their supremacy inside the ring. With both combatants bringing their A game, viewers should expect one of the best light heavyweight fights in recent memory. Finally, the battle between Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev is more than just a sporting event. It's a showdown between two fighters with opposing personalities, fighting techniques, and approaches to the sport. It's unclear whether Bivol's ability and intelligence will be enough to overcome Beterbiev's power and aggression, but one thing is certain: this rematch promises to be exciting. As both boxers prepare to enter the ring, all eyes are on Saudi Arabia, where the fate of the light heavyweight class will be determined in what promises to be an amazing night of boxing.